Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to look at what kind of energies you can expect in the last 3 months of the year, October, November and December. We're going to look at the meanings of the cards from every angle: love, relationship, money, career, finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card. And the card that has a message for you today is number 42, Chop Wood. So this card is pretty much all about focusing on everyday tasks to take your attention away from something, to get into that meditative mind. Maybe some of you are trying to manifest something, some of you are trying to create something. And what this card is really encouraging you to do, that it is time for you to focus on something else. Focus on the daily chores that will take your attention away from something. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is a sad energy that it is connected to loss. It can be connected to some kind of a disappointment that you went through. Definitely can be connected to a breakup. It can be connected to a job loss, or losing a business, or not getting some kind of an opportunity, or something that can be connected to also rejection as well. Now, with the Five of Cups, the challenge is that we keep focusing on these negative aspects of whatever happened. Meanwhile, the message of the card is very clear. Not everything has been lost, and we need to shift our focus into the opportunities, the new things that might actually make us way more happier than whatever we lost, whatever we didn't get, whatever was no longer working out for us. Because when you look at that, those 3 cups indicate whatever he lost, whatever he's sad about, but he didn't even like that anymore. So try to shift your attention towards the new, because that's gonna be opening up for you new opportunities. And your reading starts with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of something starting new, something that's reliable, something that is tangible. So great card if you are looking for a job, if you want to start your own business, or anything that's connected to money, career, finance, because this is a great new opportunity that will bring you long-term stability and long-term prosperity as well. But you need to nurture it, you need to pay attention to it. But also from a relationship perspective, this can be a brand new relationship or a new chapter in a relationship that brings prosperity and long-term happiness. So you need to focus on these new opportunities. Your reading continues with the Eight of Pentacles, which is an indication that you're putting a lot of effort into something. Some of you might be working on a relationship, others are just working on a certain project. Some of you might be working on just on your business, starting a job, or looking for a job, looking for a relationship. What's really important here, that you are putting a lot of effort, something that's going to bring the results. You're also really great at what you're doing. So from a money career perspective, the Eight of Pentacles is indicating that you are a master of your craft. You're really great at, you're very skilled. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles, we also have to pay attention to negative cycles, because it's really just focusing on cycles, repetitive things. Maybe there's something here that you've been going through, some sad cycles over and over again with the Eight of Pentacles. But again, you need to shift your focus towards something new. I think the challenge for you is this Eight of Swords in that, because you just don't see it, you don't know how to do it, because you keep focusing on your thoughts. Your thoughts are going back to the past, your thoughts are going back to those negative experiences that you've been through. And you're kind of in the prison of those thoughts. So what this card is inviting you to try to let go of those negative thoughts, because sometimes because you're getting into that analysis paralysis, and you're seeing the situation worse than actually what it is, right? Because you're focusing on those negative experiences that you had, and you're not focusing on the opportunity, whatever it represents. So the next card in your reading is the Five of Wands, which is a card of conflict and competition. So let's start with the conflict aspect. So if it manifests in your life, it can be that there's some kind of a conflict from the fact that people are coming from different upbringing, diverse backgrounds, and they just see things from through a different lens. This can be through a relationship that maybe you and your partner, if you have one, you just see things differently because of your backgrounds. It might be that there's a conflict at work where people are just seeing things differently because they are coming from a different department and they just look at it from their point of view. Maybe they are just looking at from their own perspectives. But also, it's a not hardcore conflict. This is the kind of conflict where you're kind of just seeing how far you're able to go with each other as well. But also, it can symbolize competition. So maybe some of you are competing for something. Maybe there's a person that you need to compete for. Maybe you're trying to get a job, get a business deal, and you need to get into the ring to get this opportunity. Some of you might be in training as well. Now, the next card of your reading is the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups can bring messages, can be connected to our dreams, our wishes, and this is like a very romantic, dreamy card. So some of you might be getting some romantic messages, emojis, heart emoji, and maybe romantic poems, whatever people kind of write these days. Whatever is romantic, but this is like can be some great message, but I think some of you might not see it. Some of you might not see it because you're kind of focusing on whatever went bad with you in the past, and because of that you're not seeing these opportunities that are that can open doors for you. So very important for you to be open. But for some of you, this can be just a surprise as well when you kind of look at the Page of Cups. It might be a surprise, maybe a surprise job loss or a surprise breakup that's coming out of the blue as well. That's definitely can be a significant aspect when you kind of look at the combination of these cards. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you'll push those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations. For example, that I focus on the new things and I leave the difficulties, the pains behind. Your reading continues here with the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, it is a court card, so it can be your energy, a person's, or just the general energy of the card. This king is really good from a money career perspective because he knows how to make money, he has all the resources, and he worked very hard for it. He lives in luxury, he can afford everything he wants, like he built a big empire. He's practically the richest king of all. So definitely what we're talking about here is long-term stability, long-term prosperity. It can be a leadership opportunity, right? Some of you might have to get into a competition for some kind of a leadership opportunity that has a big potential as well. But also on a relationship end, the King of Pentacles is just amazing because the King of Pentacles is all about reliability, loyalty, long-term relationships as well. So definitely can be connected to that, some kind of a competition, some kind of a conflict as well in that front. Now the next card in your reading is the Three of Swords, especially right beside the Five of Cups. Well, this is a card of heartbreak. This is a card when you kind of something is really hurting you, painful, some kind of a loss that's still impacting you here. So obviously there's some heavy cards here, but the good thing in the Three of Swords that it's not here to stay forever. Those dark clouds on the card will fade away and will definitely disappear. Now you also have here the Ten of Swords, which indicates an ending of some sort. It's not a fairy tale ending, it is the painful ending of something. It can be connected to, again, a job loss, a breakup of some sort, where you're kind of feeling really down, you're kind of feeling that somebody like backstabbed you, somebody that you were not expecting to do that. And obviously those wounds are pretty deep. We can kind of see it. But you can see the sun rising in the back of this card. That signifies that something new is coming. Yes, one thing ended, but something new is starting. And this is a blessing for you. You're going to see it later, because the only way is up from here. Now let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. I'm really lovely. I'm very happy to see that you have here the Four of Swords, because it shows that there's progress. You're able to move forward from the disappointment, from the heartache, because the Four of Swords is the card of healing and recovery as well. And I want to kind of show you two things. You have here one hand that's showing the blessing, and you have the other one. So yes, there was painful ending, but there's some kind of a blessing that's coming in that's going to bring you that Ten of Pentacles, whether it's a lucrative job or an amazing relationship. Now from this deck, what we have here for you is the confidence, walk your talk, bold action, happy at work, meaningful, rich, outgoing. So I think just this is a card that's just telling you that be confident no matter what. Have a lot of self-confidence, trust yourself, and show who you are. And that's going to bring you happiness, whether it's in a relationship or at work. Just be bold, be confident, and that's going to bring you something great. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.